Image copyright Natalie Topper. Image caption: Learning to live with a hidden disability has been challenging for Natalie, but she's determined to make the most of life. Imagine being told that you have a life-threatening illness. Imagine having to relearn how to carry out previously straightforward tasks such as using a public toilet. Imagine not only having to come to terms with all of this but also facing hostility because you have a hidden disability. Natalie Topper from London knows all about this. 3 years ago, just before her 32nd birthday, Natalie was diagnosed with late-stage bowel and rectal cancer. She was told she would need an ileostomy, an operation involving the small intestine being diverted through an opening or stoma in the abdomen. A bag is then placed over the stoma to collect liquid and waste. The procedure can either be temporary or permanent. Before she even met the stoma nurses who would provide support, she was simply handed a stoma bag sample and told she would need to wear one permanently, for the rest of her life. She had her operation in May 2014, a date she commemorates each year with what she terms a stomaversary card. Deciding to do her own research, Natalie was horrified, disgusted and angry. I felt like I was being punished for a crime I didn't know I had committed, she recalls. But the choices were, have a stoma and live or don't have one and die quickly. Natalie opted for the former but discovered some new challenges, such as traveling on crowded public transport, especially when trying to get a disabled seat. Another is the need to carry around a large amount of sanitary equipment when out and about, as well as a stoma ring, which protects the skin, and a bag. The kit may include medical-grade wipes, skin protector and a rubbish bag. Skip Twitter post 2 by @Natopper. Another bag, another idiotically oversized head. I have large hands, fingers, and this is plain stupid. It's over 3 fingers wide. It's not discreet, it sticks out like hell from under my clothes, and is just plain aggravating. It's like wearing shoes a size too big. I'm fed up pouting. Pic.twitter.com 6L9Y3L8 Natalie @Natopper. November 27, 2017. End of Twitter post 2 by @Natopper. Finding somewhere hygienic to change is often a major problem. The mother of one says she often faces hostility when trying to use public disabled toilets. Natalie explains, each and every time I have been met with verbal and physical abuse by both the able-bodied and visibly disabled communities for trying to access facilities I am entitled to use. This has ranged from being manhandled to being rammed by disability scooter users. She continues, every stoma person who wears a stoma I have spoken to has experienced similar situations to myself. One of my friends even stopped going out because of the abuse. Image caption: It can be difficult to use facilities for disabled people when you have a stoma. Natalie tries to get around this problem by drinking less and making sure she has put on a clean bag before going out. However, the most difficult challenge to deal with is dating, as Natalie never knows how or when to say she has a stoma. If I am upfront and say I have a stoma at the beginning of a relationship, and explain what one actually is, men will turn their noses up and walk away, she says. If I wait a while, I get accused of taking the decision to date someone like me away from them, and again they walk. In a bid to change attitudes, Natalie has started a petition for stoma signs to be added onto disabled toilets. Conditions are starting to improve slowly. An example is the supermarket Sainsbury's promising to make its toilets more inclusive for their customers with stomas. Natalie says she fears if she doesn't campaign on the issue, no one else will. By Bernadette McCaig, UGC and Social News Team.